Hey, what's up, guys? Still got the Z on the trailer from Midnight Madness last Friday. We're got to swap the rack out because we ripped the tie rod out of the rack, stripped the threads, and it's toast. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get it into the garage shop so that way we can have a homie come pull the windshield out so I can paint the roll cage, and this will allow me to get the part by the windshield easier without it being too big of a hassle. I think we're gonna paint it white because I have white wheels, and white will go with orange, and white will also go with any color that I ever wrap the car, if I ever wrap the car another color. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse of just putting the rack back in because I actually have it all out already, but we're gonna do a time lapse of putting it back in. All right, right here we're gonna be taking the new rack, and we're gonna be taking the stock tie rods and stuff off of it. And then we're going to take the old rack, and we're going to take the rack adapters off and the hard lines off of it, and then my power steering AN fitting adapters off. And we're going to reinstall all of that stuff onto the new rack and then get it thrown back in the car here. Alright, guess my GoPro shut off in the middle of that. I'm not real sure, but whatever. Got the rack in. I got the lines on, got the hard lines on. I still got to hook up the steering shaft, and I got to get my wheel from inside the house to make sure I got the wheel stuff lined, because I used my wheel for my sim too, which is pretty cool. But the tie rod bolts, these right here, that connect the tie rod to the rack adapter, the nuts are done. There's no way I'm gonna put those back on and feel safe with that. So I gotta go to the store, buy some more, but it's a little too late in the day to go do that. So we're gonna go get those tomorrow after work, and we'll throw this back together tomorrow and get this thing off the trailer and get all that other stuff done. Stay tuned. Alright guys, here it's the next day, and I got the new bolts for the tie rods to go back on the rack. And right here we are on the struggle bus, trying to get that collar piece back on for the steering rack to the rack connection. This thing was a nightmare to get on. Alright guys, got the Z back together. Steering rack's in, everything's set up. But I did manage to break a bolt that holds the steering shaft collar piece on, that holds it on the rack. Whatever you want to call that technically. So, but oh well. We got it down. We're going to fix that on the lift. I'm tired of laying on this damn trailer. So that's in the works. So we got steering again, and managed to get the wheel pretty straight. I mean, it's probably not going to be perfect, but it's going to be good enough. It's going to be better than what it was. So now got to get my boy out here so he can pull out this windshield, because like I said, it is cracked pretty bad. And we're going to have him pull it out, and then we're going to paint the cage. Try to show you the windshield here. It's cracked right there, like that's the chip, and it pretty much shatters, like cracks all the way up to the top and everything, and it's kind of annoying. And some tracks, I guess they don't want you to have a cracked windshield, which I understand, so it is what it is. It needs fixed anyway. Currently this is what the cage looks like. Just bare metal. It's getting kind of rusty. It's time to paint this crap. Time to make it look good, time to make it pop. Like I said, I'm going to paint it white. I don't know what I'm going to paint it with yet. The video will show that later, but I haven't decided if we're going to spray paint it or if we're going to use some kind of like brush on paint that I've been hearing about. That sounds like it'll be easy. No masking off, or minimal masking, a lot less mess than spray painting it. But stay tuned and see how that goes. All right, windshield's out of the Z's you saw in that last clip right there. Now it's time to prep the cage and get it painted. I have not decided if I'm going to use spray paint yet or if I'm going to use the Pour 15. The video will just show what I use. Now I guess it's time to pull the seats out and start. I might pull the dash. I haven't decided if I'm going to pull the dash yet or not. I probably will, but saw the dash get removed on that last clip there. I don't know if it's that easy factory. This thing's been out a few times, so it's pretty simple on this car. Now we can clean up all the wiring that I did when I put this car together originally. I didn't take the dash out when I did all the wiring, so it's kind of just put wherever. But it's been working. Now it's time to clean it up, get it tucked away proper so it looks good. And it's easy to fix if you ever need to fix anything electronically. The wiring in this car is stupid simple, so it wouldn't be hard regardless. But now time to get the seats out, get the cage prepped. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this video off right here. On the next video, we're actually going to do the cage painting where we do the prep, the masking, and the paint work. Just so that's one video and this one doesn't run too long. So stay tuned for that. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, and stay tuned for the next one.